Or, I mean, we get the path off on the Colonnade. I just don't like it because it makes, like, as a blue at red player, Colonnade forces you to tap nearly all of your mana. You only had, like, a couple of mana behind that play. That's kind of why maybe I'm kind of happy the way that I've moved away from that. Go. Now, he doesn't plus nearly as fast as Nahiri will. He's in the red, by the way. So maybe we don't finish him. Maybe I get greedy and, like, use the Jace for card advantage instead. I'm kicking some butt in the clock in the clock ratio. Also, me plussing the Jace means he knows what I'm up to for next game. Now, I remember Overmaster mentioning, oh, well, Jace does it so much more slowly than Nahiri, but honestly, this is a 5th walker that turns on our sideboard plan. You know? There's Nahiri. I think I'm going to minus. I'd rather this game go a little grindier than there have to be a 3rd game. Not that there will be one. Greedy? Yeah. But let's minus the Jace, take the spell snare, resolve the Nahiri. Or try to resolve the Nahiri. Still playing around Metalik. He does not have it. Plus, not that interested in Bolt. I think I should have fetched this first. Nice. Snapcaster Mage, go. I don't have any colonnades of my own. Nope. I'm running a couple Tech Edge. That's not like an instead thing. Like, I could honestly just be running some filter lands like my opponent is. I like the filters. So I kind of like just use Nahiri to kill him, and then Jace can be Mr. Value Town. They get along great. They're both trying to do the same thing. They're both trying to put a big, scary Emrakul into play. I also can't get colonnades easily for the GP just because of the expense. Have a path, though. Spells. Sean, do you think we have enough counter spells for this game? Yeah, we do. We certainly drew the counter spell side of the deck. I kind of almost don't want to Emrakul this guy and see if he wants to keep playing and just like wasting his clock. I know it sounds terrible, but it's kind of true. Like if he's not going to scoop to her, unless I show him the Emrakul, I'm not going to force him to scoop. Let's just play a really, really grindy game. Just play like a super mega grindy game. I mean, I also just finally went into the red myself, but like we're ahead on time. If he doesn't want to scoop to the Emrakul, I won't force him to, and then we don't have to play a game 3 and we just win the match. Now that wouldn't work in paper. In paper, yeah, in paper, I'ma show him the Emrakul. You know. In paper, absolutely. Maybe we should like ult our Jace Architect to Thought, beat him with his own Emrakul. You're a horrible person. No, I'd like to win. Just end his misery. But we get to win the match if he just times out. It's actually just easier. Mind games? No, it's true though. This is easier than having to play another game after this. And there's not enough time on his clock for us to even really play another game that would be enjoyable for you guys to watch, so. He's already kind of reserved that he's losing this one, my opponent, if he's still playing and not scooping to my multiple walkers. So, I mean, maybe he'll scoop to me beating him down with Snapcaster Mage. Alright, he does scoop and he wants to try to squeeze in a game in 3 minutes. But see, if I'd ulted Nahiri there, that means that I have to fight through more clock. He's got 14 lands, hardcast Emrakul. Exactly, it's his choice not to scoop, correct. Alright. Do you think he boards out his answers for our brains now, or you bring that back in? The game's not going to be long enough for it to really matter if we do. Would have been the worst thing ever. And before him hardcasting Emrakul? Yeah, but then don't I just like cryptic tap his Emrakul? And then we Emrakul him? Yeah, I could cryptic tap down. Even if he gets the extra... Yeah, he gets the extra turn, obviously, if he hardcasts. But like, I cryptic tap his team there. And then I ult my Nahiri and hit him with my Emrakul. Where's the brains? Oh, they're in the sideboard right now because my opponent brought in Stonies. Cookie thinks he was just X6ing his turns. I know, but we still have a significant lead in time, though, Cookie. Take out the path, put in the boom. You want me to make that switch? Okay. Block his Emrakul with your Emrakul. Double says, when was the last time a new Planeswalker saw more modern play than standard play? That's a good question. I don't know. Are there other considerations for this matchup? Are there other considerations? Yeah, Liliana is maybe a great example. Okay. I mean, I think it's nice that we're also running Jace, because only having this many enablers for this combo, I don't know if I like that. I like that we have more enablers. I like that it's a 6-card package. A lot of players are playing it as a 5-card package, and I'm not trying to claim that the Jace makes this a better sideboard plan for us, but it is nice that we have more ways to fetch up the Emrakul than just Nahiri. Cody says you can't kill with Nahiri in 3 minutes anyways, just board him out. Alright, so we got 4 minutes, 11 seconds. He has 3 minutes cold. Let's see what he can do. He's going to come out of the gates blazing, I assume. He's going to be tossing, you know... He's going to be tossing bolts in my face pretty haphazardly, I assume. I assume that's the case. He's going to be tossing bolts. Alright, 2 minutes, 50 seconds. Two minutes, 45 seconds. See, I thought about a click there. I might do it this time. We're gonna see an Electrolyze here. Honestly, I could get my Vendilion Click off now. Thanks for the host, Sereno J-Bone. I could actually get my Vendilion Click off now if I do this. Whereas otherwise it's probably just gonna be hit by a Mana Lake. Let's take a look. Double Nahiri. Okay. You take the Bolt, actually. He'll play Nahiri, but we should be able to answer them. So Dispel, negate Nahiri, Nahiri, Emrakul. Because to play a Nahiri, I'll attack the Nahiri. I'll play a Jace of my own and start plussing. Maybe we can Emrakul him in time. Clock's going. He's at 2 minutes, 18 seconds. I'm at 3:12, dude. Relax. I realize that you guys might be on mobile and you can't see the clocks. I have a minute lead on this guy. It's really not a big deal. It's really just chillax. It's cool. It's gonna be A-okay. It's gonna be okay. He drew a bolt. Now it's less A-okay. Good to see that negate. I know he has a Dispel too, so I'm kind of trying to just... Actually, my Muddle can just grab an answer for this anyway. I might just have even the Cryptic eat the Dispel, as crazy as it sounds, and then I can just transmute for an answer for the Nahiri and just answer her cleanly. He's drawn to a Mana Lake. Okay. That stack. He's got 1 minute, 40 seconds. Nope, prepping for a GP, you should, like, just win the match. I think I really just want to do, like, an end step. Like, we have Snap Cryptic, but I think I'm going to go for an end step, Snap Helix. He'll probably counter, but that's okay. Then we can transmute for an answer for the Nahiri and answer the Nahiri. He's got 1 minute and 20 seconds. Cryptic can just tap the Emrakul. I will pay for it. You got a juice? Or we can just draw the Purge. That seems good. There's the Dispel, but we knew about that. Muddle. Here he gets Purged. Jace goes up. Jace can get Emrakul next turn. I technically could get both Emrakuls from both decks, so that's a bad idea due to the legendary rule. It's a very bad idea. I would not recommend that. I mean, I'll steal a Snapcaster Mage from my opponent. Alright, from us, we're going to get Emmy. What's weird is it didn't let me get the Snapcaster from my opponent's deck. But that's okay. And that's the match, probably. It should have let me get a Snapcaster from my opponent's deck. Then we can finish him with one of my favorite spells in Magic. Electrolyze. Yeah. Yeah, we still won that on higher on the clock than my opponent. He had only 50 seconds. I had 58 seconds, so... Yeah, we just prized again with the deck. It's not crazy, gentlemen. Just says it's because I clicked twice on Emmy. You picked them both. I should have cast them both, right, and then lost to the Legend rule. Why not do both? Get 2 turns. Like in the new list says, Juice. Victory! Victory! We did it! We did it! We did it! We should have cast both Emrakuls though, right? Maybe if I'd saved the Jace, I'd do that. I'm kidding. Would have been funny though. We should have been very careful to beat him with his Emrakul, right? Like when I Jace ulted, I should have been like, wait, let me beat you with yours. We should have been very, like, specific to beat in with his Emrakul, but... Do they get exiled? Hang on a second, maybe that was relevant that I took his. You may cast those cards, and yeah, I exiled his Emrakul technically when I did that, so maybe that's a heads-up play. But he's gonna be dead anyway, I don't know. Cookie says, do it anyway, because we can just keep one.